Hey guys, what is going on? And we're coming back at you again with a Clash Royale video. And in this one, like I said last time, we are going to be using a completely different deck. It's a pretty common deck, kind of. These two at least, paired together. The Giant Skeleton along with the Three Musketeer is pretty common. And usually they have some cheap troops like this. Most of them would have the Elixir Collector, but this one doesn't because I've had it in there before for the 1 Elixir Skeletons. But I think that not having it kind of makes your deck more reactive with these 1 Elixir Skeletons and all these kind of cheap troops along with this as a big push, right? So you know, I've been kind of testing out new decks since last episode, so my trophies have gone down a lot. That's not very good trophy count, but we're gonna hop into this game and we're gonna see what we can find. That was very fast. Fluix, I think. Alright, so he uses his Elixir Pump right away. It's a offensive one. Can we reach? No. Just gonna Spear Goblins. Hopefully get some damage off on those, because I don't want him to get all the Elixir possible. Yeah, that does some good damage. So right here, I'm just gonna kind of flood. I want that Prince to stay as far away from the tower as possible. He freezes right there, which I think was a waste, because look at what I can do with this deck, guys. I can just cycle cards that are so cheap just like that, and I'm able to able to stop pushes like that really quick. He has to Fireball here, which is fine. My Knight will take that out. Once I hit 10 Elixir, I'll place the Giant Skeleton in the back. But this deck really thrives in double Elixir. Just because it's so hard to get the three Musketeers actually in the game. Well, now he pumped up with a Giant Skeleton push. Maybe I'm able to get my 3 Musketeers in this push. Alright, we'll see. He used Fireball already, so that's a huge advantage. We're going to Skeleton along with it. Ooh, only level 7 barbs. Perfect. We're also going to Goblin. I know our Giant Skeleton's about to die, so I want to get as many cards in there that can kind of tank a little bit as possible. I just need them to get a little bit of damage off on this tower. And he Fireballs one of them, guys. He just Fireballed just 1 Musketeer. That's a big mistake. That's a really, really big mistake. I think we're ahead in Elixir because of all the Elixir cost him to actually stop us on that last push. So we're going to Knight in the back. I like to get my pushes with the cards in the back. I think it's strong. Spear Goblins in the back. I know his cards to counter the 3 Muskies are down. We're going to get that going. Along with some archers. He has arrows on. So we didn't even need the Giant Skeleton for that push. Hopefully, ooh, nice cycling, nice play. I'll say well played for him. But we have just another little cheap push coming in. And that's going to do some good damage to tower if he lets it. Alright, so I can counter all of this with just the Giant Skeleton and archers. I hope so. Okay, well that's a nice play. This guy's not so bad. He's making some pretty good plays right now. We'll get another set of ranged attackers going in. And we get our Knight going. Hopefully he can block. That was really, really bad arrows on his part. So now we have 4 archers coming in. We get another Giant Skeleton coming. We'll wait for these. We'll just place it like this right now. We'll get our range attacker in here. I know he's got freeze. There it is, but I have so many little troops. He's not able to stop it. We'll get a Knight pushing. And I want to get some 3 Muskies. He just Fireballed again, guys. No, it's not going to damage tower. Being a little too hopeful there. Perfect. We're able to stop this pretty easily with just this combo. I know he has freeze, so I'm placing these guys far away. Now it's just so hard for the Hog to get through and actually deal the damage. Right now, we need to get a push to end this. Otherwise, we're going to lose. Ooh, I almost misplayed. Alright, I think his Fireball might be up again. If it is, yeah. It's an on-level Fireball, though, which means that it's not going to be able to take it out. Hopefully, we can end it. Please, please, please. Oh, come on. Tell me that bomb's in range. Let's go. Lucky. We were pretty lucky that that bomb was in range. It was just he was defending really well, so it was really hard to get to his tower at the end there. But with that Three Musketeers, you have to make a reaction to that kind of card. If you don't, you're gonna lose the game, right? So any kind of reaction, and it doesn't take it out with one shot, right? Then they're still gonna get a lot of damage off if they're shielded. So one of the best counterplays to the Three Musketeers is to freeze spell and then play your Valkyrie in between them, and then it's able to take them all out while they're frozen. That's my favorite counter to it. But you can also fireball arrows, or if your fireball is one level higher than the Three Musketeer, it takes it out just completely. So we're gonna hop into another one, see what we can do. I think the Three Musketeers is a really fun card to use. It can be really good, but if you're playing somebody who knows what they're doing, most of the time you're not gonna be able to get too much value out of it. Giant skeleton in the back. We see the Inferno Tower. I always like to check. Yeah, I figured. So the Inferno Tower has 6.5 range. The archers only have 6. And hopefully our skeletons can tank. No, that's fine though, because we'll place our 3 muskies here, and they're gonna split. But one of them is gonna be able to target the tower. Yep. So they split up, but this right tower is gonna be taking some good damage right now. In fact, both towers are gonna take damage. And I know a knight and archers is gonna be able to take this out along with our tower. But he poison spells, which is a little bit annoying. So we did some good damage on those towers, guys, with just the 3 Musketeers split. Until late game, I usually like to split the 3 Musketeers so that they're able to cover both sides, especially if you think they have Fireball. But he is just playing really, really kind of slow-paced right now. And we're going to get this push, a super cheap push on this side. And that's hard for the Inferno to defend against, guys. So he just arrows it, which is pretty nice. Nice for him, not for us. Hopefully our archers can get some shots off. No, they're countered by the spear goblins. We need double elixir, guys, because we can't really get through this Inferno Tower right now. Alright. He's just pumping up, and I don't like that. This time we're going to put all of our cards in the same area, generally. We're going to start off light. I know he has arrows. He also has bomber. Our deck's a little bit countered by this. We're going to place these guys, and then I want to place my 1 elixir skeleton so that they block the hog's path. He poison spelled, which is a nice play by his part. This game isn't looking too good for us. So that's leaning too far to one side, right? That was nice barbs because they're behind. So we're gonna 3 musketeer. Hopefully they split. So he poisons again. Our musketeers are gonna die from this. He's placing those infernos are not very well, which means I can go like this and lose the game because that hog rider is gonna take us out. So that was a good game. Sometimes like that you just can't win. The Inferno Tower really is a great counter to this deck. So we were having some problems beating that guy. But, you know, so here I'm going to play this deck, guys, which is it's the one from the most recent Helsinki tournament, which is today. So if you guys haven't seen that, go look up Helsinki tournament and then the date. And they had 200 players come in, and the guy who won played this exact deck, and he did pretty well. This will be my first time, well, he won. So this will be my first time playing this deck, right? And this guy made 10,000 euros, which is pretty crazy. For just coming out there and playing Clash Royale. So he pumps up, do the same. And basically what he did is he used his giant, right? He used his giant really, really well, along with the barbarian, so the giant barb combo. And then he would get the hog rider once they were kind of depleted. Interesting first push, and we will counter it with this. He's only able to zap a few of them. Now we got a hog rider and some minions coming in. Perfect. The minions won't be able to get hit, and the Hog Rider's tanking for us. This is really great, and I think this is going to be a tower. Yeah, it's going to be a tower. And now we will try to show you guys this other push. This one right here. We'll see what happens. So he places all of that, but our Giant's still going to make it to the tower and connect. It's going to get a few punches off. Ever since the Giant's been buffed, it actually does some pretty good damage when it hits tower. Like right there, that's almost half the tower's health. I don't think we've seen arrows come out from this guy yet. We've seen zap, but not arrows. Which means that this is a safe play. He's going to zap. Right? Yeah. Hopefully our Hog Rider is able to tank for a few of these. Yep, perfect. It tanks for 2. And that's going to be another tower. Guys, this deck is crazy. It doesn't seem so good when you're just looking at it, but this deck is just crazy, guys. So he's got a Golem up, but I think we can just 3-crown. No, we'll defend this. In fact, we can get the Giant defense. Basically, what the Giant does is he just tanks everything up. So the Golem, of course, it only goes for defenses. So the Golem will go for the tower, but everything else won't. And right now we're going to get the Barbarians on the Golem. Arrows, everything. And that's the whole push cleaned up. And that's probably game. We hadn't seen Bomb Tower from him before. He probably should have played that earlier. Would have been really great against our Giants and our Hog Riders. But yeah, that's a good game. We got a lot of kind of garbage troops coming at him right now. Not garbage, but cheap troops. Along with a Giant and a Hog Rider. Sadly, the Giant's getting sidetracked. So, it's probably not going to be a 3-crown. Maybe. Who knows? We can pull something out. We got a minion horde too. We'll see. We'll see. No, this is a 3-crown. Right? Let's go. Good game. Well played. Yeah, but I really like this deck. The guy who won, his name's Jason. If he has a YouTube channel, go over there. Give him some love. He's a really good player. But that's where I'm going to end the video, guys. Thank you for watching. If you liked it, subscribe. And I'll be back tomorrow. Alright.